I'm looking at the photograph we took in early June, before the winter settled in and changed the entire tune. The edges are all curling and the colors start to bleed, like a map of a destination we no longer seem to need. We reach the final sentence of the final hollow page, and I'm watching us get smaller in the rearview of this age. I used to know the rhythm of your heart like my own name, but now the fire's finished and there's nothing left to flame. And we've reached the end of our story tonight. No more see you laters, no more. It'll be alright. The ink is all run dry and the book is finally closed on a life of maybes that we once upon a time chose. It wasn't a grand finale with a curtain or a bow, just a quiet realization of the then versus the now. I'm putting down the pen, I'm letting go the glory of being a part of the end of our story. I've packed up all the metaphors and swept away the dust of a kingdom built on promises and long-forgotten trust. You took the leading role and you walked right off the stage, leaving me to handle the turning of the page. There's no to be continued, no chapter 29, just a jagged little boundary at the end of the line. I see you in the distance, finding someone new to read, while I'm still standing here, nursing a heart that's starting to bleed. I'd rewrite the beginning if I thought it changed the fate, but the words are set in stone and it's a lifetime far too late. Every once upon a time has a happily never after, and I'm drowning in the echo of our long forgotten laughter. And we've reached the end of our story tonight. No more see you laters, no more. It'll be alright. The ink is all run dry and the book is finally closed on a life of maybes that we once upon a time chose. It wasn't a grand finale with a curtain or a bow, just a quiet realization of the then versus the now. I'm putting down the pen, I'm letting go the glory of being a part of the end of our story. Close the cover, turn the light, surrender to the middle of the night. It was a good ride while it lasted, but the time is finally past us. Yeah, this is the end of our story. We've been dancing on the edge for a year or more, with one foot in the hallway and one hand on the door. We said it's over in 1,000 different ways, in the heat of the anger and the cold hollow maze. But this time was different. The air felt like stone. A finality settled in the marrow of my bone. You didn't raise your voice, you didn't even cry. You just looked through me like a ghost in the sky. I felt the sting of the maybe and the burn of the night, yeah. I've lived through the seasons of shadow and regret, but out of all the partings we ever had to boast, the last goodbye hurt most. It wasn't the screaming or the slamming or the gate. It was the quiet acceptance of a cold and empty fate. No see you around, no lingering ghost. Yeah, the last goodbye hurt most. Usually there's a spark, a reason to stay, a bridge we could build at the end of the day. But the toolbox is empty and the wood is all rot, and I'm staring at a person that I finally forgot. You took your keys and you took your pride, but you left the silence and the wreckage inside. The other ones felt like a cut or a bruise, but this one feels like everything left to lose. It's the good and the bad that finally went missing. The end of the hope and the end of the wish, and the clean, jagged break that won't ever mend. The terrifying beauty of a permanent end. I felt the sting of the maybe and the burn of the not yet. I've lived through the seasons of shadow and regret, but out of all the parties we ever had to boast, the last goodbye hurt most. It wasn't the screaming or the slamming or the gate. It was the quiet acceptance of a cold and empty fate. No see you around, no lingering ghost. Yeah, the last goodbye hurt most. No more rehearsals, no more one more time. Just a long, lonely hill that I'm forced to climb. The others were ripples, this one was the coast. Yeah, the last goodbye hurt most. I've been acting like a soldier, standing tall and dry, watching all the seasons and the years go blurring by. I keep my chin up in the crowd, I keep my voice so steady, telling everybody that I'm healed and that I'm ready. I haven't let a single drop escape these tired eyes. I've become a master of 1,000 small disguises, but tonight the wind is blowing through the cracks inside the door, and I can't pretend that I don't feel the hollow anymore. I was cleaning out the basement, found a box labeled the best, filled with movie stubs and postcards from that summer out in the west. I found the shirt you wore the night we danced beside the lake, the one I couldn't throw away for my own sanity's sake. The fabric still holds on to something I can't quite define, a phantom of the life we had when you were still all mine. And suddenly the dam I built began to fall apart under the heavy, crushing weight of a long neglected heart. And the last time I cried was the day you walked away. I thought I'd run out of the things I had to say, but here I am at midnight on the cold and dusty floor, feeling every bit of it just like I did before. It's a river running over, it's a saltwater goodbye to the version of myself that was too proud to even try. Yeah, it's been 1,000 days of keeping it inside since the last time I cried. They say that being strong means you never let it show, but the hardest part of holding on is finally letting go. I'm washing off the makeup and the lies I had to tell, falling through the gravity of this lonely, quiet hell, until I'm finally empty. And the last time I cried was the day you walked away. I thought I'd run out of the things I had to say, but here I am at midnight on the cold and dusty floor, feeling every bit of it just like I did before. It's a river running over, it's a saltwater goodbye to the version of myself that was too proud to even try. Yeah, it's been 1,000 days of keeping it inside since the last time I cried. Just let it rain, just let it fall. I'm finally breaking down this wall. It's been so long, so long since the last time I cried. I'm scrolling back through 1,000 frames, past the static days and the cooling flames, to a Tuesday night in the pouring rain. Before we learned how to weaponize the pain, we were tangled up on the kitchen floor, not yet looking for the handle on the door. Just two kids with the world to win, before the cracks in the glass started letting it in. I'm haunted by the last time we smiled, before the distance grew for 1,000 miles. It's the frozen ghost of a better day, before we watch the color wash away. Now I'm looking at your face in a digital glow, trying to find the people that we used to know. But the sun went down and the world went wild since the last time we smiled. Your eyes were bright, not a hint of the end. You weren't a stranger, you were still my friend. There was a light in the room I can't find anymore. Now it's just shadows and shoes by the door. I wonder if you knew it was our final good, if you'd have held on tight so small was the end of the line. The very last second your heart was mine. Now it's all heavy sighs and slamming gates, and the how did we get here that always waits. I give every tomorrow for one more yesterday, where the laughter didn't feel like it was miles away. I'm haunted by the last time we smiled, before the distance grew for 1,000 miles. It's a frozen ghost of a better day, before we watch the color wash away. And now I'm looking at your face in a digital glow, trying to find the people that we used to know. But the sun went down and the world went wild since the last time we smiled. I'm still there in that grainy light, before the goodbye took a bite out of the night. Just thinking about the last time we smiled. I watched you pack the memories into cardboard boxes, while the heavy silence bit like hungry winter foxes. You didn't shout, you didn't cry, you didn't even blink, as we stood there on the edge of everything, right on the brink. I waited for a reason or a bridge I could still cross, but all I saw was how you'd already counted the loss. You handed back the key like it was just a piece of tin, and the coldest kind of emptiness started rushing in. And it was the loneliest goodbye I've ever had to take. No see you later's just the sound of a heart about to break. No final kiss to linger on, no promise in the air, just the echo of your footsteps and the sudden lack of care. The world didn't stop turning, but it felt like it stood still. A hollow kind of valley with no way up the hill. Yeah, the silence in the hallway is the loudest thing I'll buy after the loneliest goodbye. I saw your car pull away and melt into the gray, taking every color from the middle of my day. I went back inside and walked into our empty room, where the scent of your departure was the only thing in bloom. I rehearsed 1,000 endings in the theater of my head, but I never pictured one where so little would be said. Is there nothing left to fight for that's tearing me apart? The quiet, steady rhythm of a disconnected heart. If you'd only been angry, if you'd only been mean to be a fire I could follow, a spark to be seen. But you left me with the desert, you left me with the cold, a story with the finish that was never even told. And it was the loneliest goodbye I've ever had to take. No see you later's just the sound of a heart about to break. No final kiss to linger on, no promise in the air, just the echo of your footsteps and the sudden lack of care. The world didn't stop turning, but it felt like it stood still. A hollow kind of valley with no way up the hill. Yeah, the silence in the hallway is the loudest thing I'll buy after the loneliest goodbye. Just the click of the latch, the fading of the light, and 1,000 long hours in the middle of the night. No one to hear me, no one to try. Just the loneliest goodbye. The city lights are blinking like 1,000 distant eyes, but they don't see the hollow space where all my courage lies. I've turned the heater up so high to mimic someone's touch. It's funny how a little cold can hurt a man so much. The clock is just a metronome for feelings I can't name, and every shadow on the wall is shaped just like your frame. I'm checking for a message that I know I won't receive. It's a long and bitter winter when you're left with just believe. I walked into the kitchen just to hear the faucet drip, feeling like a sailor on a sinking ghost white ship. Your coffee mug is sitting there, a monument of blue to every morning ritual that started out with you. Now the hours stretch like rubber thin and ready to snap. I'm looking for a way to bridge this wide and lonely gap. The world is sleeping soundly, they don't feel the shift in weight, but I'm the only one awake to carry all this fate. And the night feels lonely, the night feels long, like a singer who's forgotten every lyric to the song. The moon is just a witness to the secrets I can't keep. In the hours when the heavy-hearted aren't allowed to sleep, the silence is a mountain that I'm trying to climb, while I'm drowning in the seconds and the wreckage of our time. Yeah, the sun is just a memory, and the stars are acting holy. But tonight, the night feels lonely. Is it 2 a.m. or 4 a.m.? I've lost the sense of scale. Everything I try to do feels doomed and meant to fail. I just need a little light to break this heavy indigo sky. But the darkness is a blanket, and I'm too tired to cry. And the night feels lonely, the night feels long, like a singer who's forgotten every lyric to the song. The moon is just a witness to the secrets I can't keep. waiting for the light, but it's a long, lonely night. Yeah, it's a lonely night. I thought the morning would bring a little relief, that the sun would start peeling back layers of grief. They told me the sting would eventually dull, that the storm in my head would give way to a lull. But the calendar pages are falling like lead, and I'm still replaying the things that you said. I'm waking up heavy, I'm waking up cold, with the story of us that's already been told. I'm waiting for the better everyone promised me, but I'm still a prisoner and you're already free. And the pain feels permanent, it's etched in my skin, like a war that I lost before I could begin. It's not just a season, it's not just a phase, it's the ghost that follows me through all of my days. I try to outrun it, I try to move on, but the ache is still here long after you're gone. It's deep in the marrow, it's deep in the bone. This pain feels permanent, and I'm all alone. I see a ghost in the grocery store aisles, I see your face in a stranger's soft smiles. Every song on the radio sounds like a bruise, just another reminder of how much I lose. There's no scab on this wound, it just stays open wide, with nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. I'm tired of people saying give it some time, when every second feels like a mountain to climb. They say this too shall pass, but they're wrong, because temporary doesn't feel this long. It's a stain on the carpet, it's a crack in the glass, it's the shadow that stays while the years start to pass. And the pain feels permanent, it's etched in my skin, like a war that I lost before I could begin. It's not just a season, it's not just a phase, it's the ghost that follows me through all of my days. I try to outrun it, I try to move on, but the ache is still here long after you're gone. It's deep in the marrow, it's deep in the bone. This pain feels permanent, and I'm all alone. It's staying like the gray in the sky, it's staying like the you and goodbye. Forever is a word I used to love, now it's just the weight of what I'm made of. Permanent, yeah, it's permanent. Permanent. Standing in the hallway of the house we used to own, listening to the silence of a heart that's turned to stone. I've got the boxes packed and the keys are on the shelf, but I'm struggling to find the pieces of my former self. Every photograph I touch feels like a jagged piece of glass, a sharp and silver reminder of the years we let pass. I know the door is open and the path is finally clear, but I'm paralyzed by everything I'm leaving right here. And oh, the pain of letting go is a fire in the snow, a heavy hollow weight that only lonely people know. It's the tearing of the roots, it's the breaking of the skin, it's the losing of the war that I was never gonna win. I'm gasping for the air of a world without your name, while I'm shivering beside a long extinguished flame. The hardest part of moving isn't the distance or the road, it's the pain of letting go of the only life I've known. I saw your shadow flicker in the corner of the room, just a trick of the evening in the gathering of gloom. I wanted to reach out, I wanted to say stay, but the words are just shadows that have drifted away. It's a funeral for us, it's a wake for you and me, a drowning in the middle of a calm and quiet sea. I'm unlearning your coffee, I'm unlearning your smile, and I'm stumbling through every cold and empty mile. They say it's for the best that I'll finally be free, but freedom feels like drifting on a dark and endless sea. I'd rather have the chains if they led me back to you than this terrifying forever that I have to walk through. And oh, the pain of letting go is a fire in the snow, a heavy hollow weight that only lonely people know. It's the tearing of the roots, it's the breaking of the skin, it's the losing of the war that I was never gonna win. I'm gasping for the air of a world without your name, while I'm shivering beside a long extinguished flame. The hardest part of moving isn't the distance or the road, it's the pain of letting go of the only life I've known. One foot in front of the other, learning to be a stranger to my longtime lover. Close the door, don't look back into the blue, into the black. The pain of letting go. The pain of letting go. I kept the windows closed and the curtains drawn, so you wouldn't see me breaking at the break of dawn. I wore that heavy armor, that crooked little smile, just to keep you happy for a little while. I was the anchor when the waves got high, the one who didn't scream, the one who didn't cry. But under the surface the hull was giving way, and I was crumbling a little more every day. This is the pain you never saw, the silent bleeding, the hidden flaw. While I was holding us together with the thread, I was dying from the words that stayed unsaid. You saw the mountain, but not the hollow ground. You heard the music, but not the breaking sound. I carried the weight until my heart was raw, in the depths of the pain you never saw. You'd ask me how I was, and I'd say I'm fine, while I was drowning in a glass of bitter wine. I let you lean on me until my bones were weak, hiding the salt of the tears on my cheek. I didn't wanna be the one to let the darkness in, so I let the cold war happen underneath my skin. Now you're walking free, like the sky is clear, while I'm still haunted by the ghosts I kept here. It's a lonely kind of fire, a cold kind of burn, to be the only one with the lesson to learn. I protected your heart at the cost of my own, and now I'm standing in the wreckage alone. This is the pain you never saw, the silent bleeding, the hidden flaw. While I was holding us together with a thread, I was dying from the words that stayed unsaid. You saw the mountain, but not the hollow ground. You heard the music, but not the breaking sound. I carried the weight until my heart was raw, in the depths of the pain you never saw. time you never saw. The neighbor's dog is barking at a car down the street. I hear the city humming in the rhythm of the fleet, but there's a frequency that's missing, a static in the air, the hum of your vibration that's no longer there. It's the rattle of the keys that I don't hear in the lock, the absence of your footsteps ticking like a clock. I never knew that quiet could be a physical blow until the music of your presence had nowhere left to go. And it's the sound of losing you, ringing in my ears, a symphony of silence that's been building up for years. It's the echo of a hello that never finds a home, the hollow ring of calling on a disconnected phone. It's the crashing of a promise, the snapping of a heart, the quietest explosion that could tear a world apart. Yeah, the loudest thing I've ever had to listen through is the sound of losing you. I dropped a glass this morning and watched it hit the floor. It made a sharp, clean melody I haven't heard before. Didn't even clean it, I just let the pieces lay, listening to the sharpness of you going away. I try to turn the TV up to drown out the not there, but the white noise is a whisper and it's stripping me bare. I'm haunted by the ghost of the breath you take in sleep, in the canyon of the secrets that I wasn't meant to keep. It's the I love you that didn't make a sound. It's the weight of the silence when nobody's around. It's the thud of the suitcase, the click of the latch, the fire going out with the very last match. And it's the sound of losing you, ringing in my ears, a symphony of silence that's been building up for years. It's the echo of a hello that never finds a home, the hollow ring of calling on a disconnected phone. It's the crashing of a promise, the snapping of a heart, the quietest explosion that could tear a world apart. Yeah, the loudest thing I've ever had to listen through is the sound of losing you. Shh, can you hear it? The way the walls are screaming, the way the air is grieving. It's just the sound of losing you. I try to rearrange the furniture today, to hide the patches where the carpet's worn away. But no matter where I move, the chair or the bed, I can't feel the hollow that lives in my head. I'm walking around the edges of a ghost. In the house that we built, I'm just a guest at most. The air is too thin, the ceiling's too high, and every floorboard is alone. Wood inside, the space you left is a canyon in the hall. It's the terrifying quiet when I'm staring at the wall. It's a vacancy that nothing else can fill, a restless kind of empty that's never quite still. I'm reaching for a hand in the middle of the dark, but I'm just a shadow looking for a spark. Yeah, the world is wide, but I'm losing the theft of living in the space you left. Your side of the closet is a graveyard of light, collecting the dust in the middle of the night. I left your favorite mug by the sink on the tray, like I'm expecting you to walk in and say my name. It's the almost I hear when the heater kicks on, the echo of a person who's already gone. I'm a map with a hole where the center should be, drowning in the absence of what used to be. They say that time will shrink the gap, but it's a jagged line on a broken map. I'm not getting used to the quiet at all, I'm just getting used to the size of the fall. The space you left is a canyon in the hall. It's the terrifying quiet when I'm staring at the wall. It's a vacancy that nothing else can fill, a restless kind of empty that's never quite still. I'm reaching for a hand in the middle of the dark, but I'm just a shadow looking for a spark. Yeah, the world is wide, but I'm losing the theft of living in the space you left. So much room, too much air. I'm surrounded by the things that are no longer there, just the echo and the space you left. Trace the outlines of the cracks along the wall. I've stopped counting every time I had to fall. You don't even have to raise your voice no more, I already know the way out through the door. It's a rhythm that we've mastered, a slow and steady ache. I don't even tremble now before the break. Go on and leave, go on and do what you do. I've grown a second skin from the ghost of you. Don't apologize for the salt and the sting, I'm not waiting for the healing that tomorrow might bring. You can't break a heart that's already in two. I guess I'm just used to the bruise. Silence used to scream, but now it's just a hum. I've grown so hollow that I've finally gone numb. I see the storm clouds in the way you check your phone, the familiar kind of cold when I'm sitting here alone. It's the same old heavy, the same old shade of blue. Nothing's really heavy when it's all you ever knew. Maybe the purple will never fade to grain. Maybe I've learned how to decorate the pain. It's a comfort in the hurt, a steady place to land. I've got the map of every scar right here in my hand. So go on and leave, go on and do what you do. I've grown a second skin from the ghost of you. Don't apologize for the salt and the sting, I'm not waiting for the healing that tomorrow might bring. You can't break a heart that's already in two. I guess I'm just used to the bruise.